Hey, boys and girls, I want to talk to you today about subtraction with regrouping. There's one reason that we regroup in subtraction. It's when we have a smaller number and we need to take away a larger number. So, very simply, this means I have one. Let's make this $1. I think it's easy to think about this with money. I have $1. I want to take away $5. You can't do that. What I see a lot of third graders do is they'll say, well, that's 4. But it's not. If I have 1 and I owe you 5, you need to take 5 away from me, you're not going to be very happy. I mean, where's the money coming from? It doesn't make sense, right? 1 take away 5 is not 4. I can prove this to you with a number line. So here's 0. Here's the $1 that I have, right? Okay, I'm going to subtract 5. When we subtract on a number line, we go backwards. It gets less. I make a jump of 1. I still need to take away 4 more. Now we get into negative numbers. Negative numbers are just that many numbers less than 0. So 1 less than 0, 2 less than 0, 3 less than 0, 4 less than 0. Or I think about it as things that are owed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've subtracted 5, and where I end up at is not 4, but negative 4. This means it is something I still need to take away. I still owe it. I still need to take it away. Let's see what this looks like with a larger number subtraction problem. Okay. I have $123. I want to take away 78. This number is larger, but watch what happens when I use my break apart strategy that we're familiar with. I'm going to start with my ones. 3 minus 8. I have to subtract 8 from 3. I can't flip it and say 8 minus 3 is 5. Doesn't work that way. Again, we can look at our number line, right? Three, so 2, 1, 0. I've taken away 3, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's fine. We can work this way. You just cannot forget that this is a negative. Okay, 20 minus 70. We've got the same issue again. We have a smaller number minus a larger number. Think about it on a number line. Here's 20. Need to jump back 70, so I'm going to count by tens. 10, 0. Okay, I've taken away 10, 20. I need to take away 70, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, negative 10, negative 20, negative 30, negative 40, negative 50. This is stuff I still need to take away. Okay. 100. There's nothing in the hundreds place here. So I just have 100 minus 0 equals 100. Okay. Now, I know the strategy you're used to says now you take all these things and you add them together. And you sure do. But when you add a negative number, you're really just subtracting. So what I'm saying here is 100 minus 50 minus 5. 100 minus 50 is 50. 50 minus 5 is 45. Can I show you a different way? Okay. I'm going to think about this as ones, tens, and hundreds. Look at what this picture looks like. Here's hundreds cube. I'm going to kind of color code for you. I think it might help. My 2 tens and my 3 ones. Okay. I need to erase 8 ones. But there's only 3 there. Lucky for us, we have a solution, right? We can trade one of these tens. We can regroup. So look, this 10 goes away, comes over here and becomes 10 ones. We can do that because 10 ones has the same value as 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now look, can I erase 8 ones now? Absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got 5 ones left. So far that goes with the answer we found, right? All right. I have 2 tens and now I have 1 10, right? Because I regrouped. I want to take 7 away. What do I need to do? I'm going to regroup. I'm going to say, oh, that 100's not there anymore. I'm going to trade 100 for 10 tens. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, can I erase 7 tens? Definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 0 hundreds, right? I have 4 tens. And I have, all right, I'll write that up here. I have 4 tens and I have 5 ones, leaving me with 45. This is probably the simplest way. It's nice and visual. You can see exactly what's happening. Okay, are you ready for a challenge? I want to show you one more way to set this up. Now, don't tell anybody I taught you this because technically you don't learn this until 5th grade. This is called the standard algorithm. See, it even has a fancy name. I want to show it to you though because I think some of your parents have been talking about it. And I just want to make sure we can tie it back to that picture and think about it. It really is a nice, simple way to subtract. It's how I learned to subtract as a kid. And I think it might make sense to you guys. So let's try it out. Watch what I do. When you use the standard algorithm, you don't write it horizontally. You write vertically. So 123. And I want to take away 78. Here's what's most important. You have to line up your places. So 8 goes in the ones place. 3 is also in the ones place. 7 is in the tens place right under 2, which is in the tens place here. The hundreds, he's over here by himself because we aren't subtracting any hundreds. Okay. Watch what happens. 3 minus 8. Won't work without regrouping, right? Because I cannot say 8 minus 3. It's not the same word problem. That would be trading this and saying 128 minus 73. And if we're talking about money, you don't want to switch around numbers like that, because if I owe you $78, you're taking 78 away from my 123. That's not the same as taking 73 away from my 128. You're going to get gypped, right? We don't want that to happen. All right. Watch what I do. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to take one of my 10s away. So I will have 1 10 left. And I'm going to make that 10 ones. So you could write it like this, 10 plus the 3, or you could just put 1 10 in front of that 3. Okay, now I have 13 ones. 13 ones minus 8 ones. Right back to that 5 ones, right? This is just like our picture, except I'm just writing the 10. I'm not drawing the 10 little dots. Okay, same thing. 10, 1 10 minus 7 10s. I cannot do that, and I cannot make the answer 6, because if I put the 7 here, it doesn't make sense anymore. I've switched the numbers around completely. Okay, 1 10 minus 7 10s. Can't do that. I'm going to take this 100, and I'm going to turn it into 10 10s. So I had 1 10. Now I have 11 10s. 11 10s minus 7 10s is 4 10s. And this 100 is gone. It became 10 10s. I don't even have to worry about it. This is the standard algorithm. I would challenge you to give it a try today. Check your work with a picture. That's totally fine to do. But I think this is pretty cool. And I know that you can do it because you are wonderful, super smart mathematicians. If you have any questions about regrouping, please ask me or ask your classroom teacher. We are happy to help you. We can definitely do a Zoom call and talk about subtraction with regrouping if you need that. This is an important skill that you need for 4th grade. Make sure you understand, and if you don't, please ask a grown-up, whether it's us or your parents. Either way is fine. I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your afternoon.